What's up, Foxes? Today we're covering two bosses found in the quest Secrets of the North, the Assassin and the Strange Creature, which is an easier version of the Phantom Muspah. I had a lot of fun during this quest, so let's get started. The breakdown. Stats. I'm 103 combat level with auto retaliate off. I have 80 attack, 87 strength, 77 defense, 83 ranged, 71 prayer, and 85 hit points. The Assassin. Gear. Dark's helm, fire cape, bone crusher necklace, Bando's chestplate, Bando's tassets, primordial boots, abyssal bludgeon, and agility gloves. Obviously, you probably want to switch out the agility gloves for Barrow's gloves and the bone crusher for an amulet of fury if you have them. I was just moving fast and didn't notice. Inventory. I brought an oh shit teleport, 2 prayer potions, an anti-poison, and filled my inventory with shark. You can ignore the other items I brought and bring more food if necessary. The mechanics. Your attacks won't hit unless his vision is obscured. You'll need to lure him into the smoke bombs he will randomly throw around the room. He will attack you with both melee and ranged attacks and will switch accordingly to your prayers, so feel free to pray against whatever is your weakest. He will also throw green vials full of poison that will damage you starting at 6 and will do up to 30. They look similar to super combat potions, and you only need to move 1 tile away when you see the animation start. If you die, your graveyard will be in the salt mines outside the cave entrance to the Gorak dungeon. The fight. When you walk in, he will immediately attack you. You can pray from ranged or melee as he does both. Choose whatever is your weaker one. I chose not to pray. You won't be able to actually hit him yet until he throws a smoke bomb. When he does, drag him into it by standing 1 tile away from the smoke. Watch out as he will occasionally throw green vials full of poison. You only need to move 1 tile away when it happens. I found that I could move whenever he threw a new smoke bomb and pretty much just stand there, as I could easily eat through the damage of the green flask. And that's all there really is to that fight. The Strange Creature breakdown. Gear. I have 617 dragon darts and close to 2,000 Zora scales in my toxic blowpipe. I'm wearing my Armadillo coif, Ava's accumulator, amulet of fury, unholy blessing, the toxic blowpipe, Carol's top and bottoms, Barrow's gloves, Ceradomin Dehyde boots, and an archer's ring imbued. Inventory. 4 Cerebrews, 4 super restores, 2 stamina potions, 1 divine ranging potion, an oh shit teleport, and the rest man rays. The Strange Creature, also known as Phantom Muspah, will attack with melee and ranged attacks. He has 2 different forms that he alternates between during the fight. Brown. If he's brown, he will attack with melee, so you should protect from melee. Keep your distance and attack him. Green. He will attack with magic or ranged. You should pray from ranged. Teal. This is his green form with a prayer shield, making him appear teal. He still attacks with magic or ranged, and you should pray ranged. As soon as he teleports to the middle of the room, you'll want to run behind spikes to avoid a shockwave. Keep attacking him to bring his shield down. Green. Post shield. This is the same green form just after you've brought his shield down. He will attack with magic or ranged, and you'll want to pray from ranged. During this phase, spikes will spawn frequently over the whole room. Additional attacks. If he raises his arms, he's charging purple energy. It's a strong magic attack that will deal up to 33 damage. He will make spikes erupt for the ground that, if hit, will heal the creature and do damage to you. A spike will always appear under you when he changes form. At one point, he will disappear and there will be a dimming of the screen. A bunch of clouds will appear that'll damage you if you touch them. They do up to 14 damage per. The creature will howl and spikes will start moving towards you and hone in on you, and it also does up to 14. If you die, your gravestone will appear outside the Gorak dungeon and the salt mines. The fight. Before you enter, make sure your run energy is turned on and drink a dose of your divine ranging potion. Turn on pray from melee and step inside. Now you'll want to keep your distance as he can hit through prayer. I ended up marking 4 tiles around the outside of the room and kiting him as best I could until he turned green. When he turns green, he will be throwing ranged or magic at you and spikes will appear where you are standing. Make sure to move and turn on pray from ranged. He does a magic attack that you can see is bigger than his ranged. He will also flail his arms above his head when he does it. You can pray from magic to negate that damage. I ended up being able to eat through them. Watch your health and eat and drink as necessary. Remember, it's 3 Ceradoses to 1 super restore. Then the screen will go dark and he will summon clouds that move around the room. You can avoid most of these by standing still. Then he will come back green and change back to brown. So turn on pray from melee and get ready to start kiting him again. Remember, every time he changes there will be a spike to spawn under you, so make sure to move. So make sure not to get too close as they can suck you in, slow you down, and do damage. He will change from brown to green, alternating during the fight until you reach his last phase. He will disappear and reappear in the middle of the room as it goes dark. He will send out a shockwave. Standing behind the spikes avoids damage, but I just ate through it. Now he will be in his teal form, which is just a green form with a shield. Start attacking him to knock his shield down. With his shield down, he will be green again, but this time spikes will spawn around the room every 10 seconds or so. Move away as this happens, keeping in mind that you will be barricaded off from him. Upon killing him, Jahalan will appear. Okay guys, hope you liked my guide for Secrets of the North. See you next time.